Hello everyone, I am Raundler and you're watching Spain vs France FIFA World Cup. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. Pedri. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cucurella. Nico Williams is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chouameni looks to the other side. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Hernandez shot a goal! And he's heaved it away. Chouameni chooses to go cross-field. And it's Kanté. Now it's Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nico Williams. Caresses it through. Hernandez. Aim forwards. Kanté. Chouameni. Knocks it out wide. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. Kanté. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Kanté. Mbappe. Chouameni in with the challenge. Oyarzábal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yamal. Kanté does really well to win the ball there. Hernandez. Chouameni. Mbappe, Olise, and it's Dembele! Can he stop? Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Olise. Kanté! And another crack at goal. It's been a high-tempo start.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni. Kanté. Olise. Mbappe. Hernandez. And he has been fouled there. too long. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Played down the flank. And it's Porro. Can he latch on to this? Hernandez wins the duel this time. Serves up a cross. That's too far for anyone. Elise. Gusto hurtling down that right flank. Oh, that's neat. Nico Williams. Conte. And here's Dembele. He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cucurella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Williams. Cucurella. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Elise. Hernandez. Hernandez, gently done. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, great chance, and he's had a shot! Nico Williams. Spain are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Conte.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Gusto. Elise. Spain needing to chase the game already. Conte. Dembele. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. That is good strength. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Well timed. Hernandez. Mbappe. Nice control. Hernandez. The cross. And that was very necessary. Mbappe. It's Conte, and here's Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Conte, Chouameni, Olise. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they win it back again. Hernandez. Conte. Olise. Olise played out to the left flank. Pedri. Laporte. Pedri moved on forwards. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Played in. Oh, smashing header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Spain really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Conte. Olise. And here's Dembele. Shapes to shoot! So who's he picking out? Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Kubasi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Kante, who does have an assist to his name. Olise. Conte. Hernandez. Chouameni. And it's Gusto. Nico Williams. Howson. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. Cucurella. Referee's given a throw. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Chouameni. Mbappe. Chouameni. Gusto. And the volley! Cucurella with the clearance. And the shot! Yamal. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Nico Williams. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Goes for goal! Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Elise. That is lovely. Conte. Hernandez. Oh, red. Nice interception. Mikel Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedri wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. Williams. Aimed in towards the centre. Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. Yamal. Yamal. Chance! Goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nico Williams. Olise, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Nico Williams. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Chouameni. Olise. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Conte. Olise. Mikel Oyarzabal. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Yamal. Out to the right. It's a great ball. It's a loose ball. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And here's Mbappe. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Delivers with chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Gusto shifted upfield. Olise. Mbappe. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Played back in. Nico Williams. Rodri. Rodri played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Nico Williams. And it's been given away. Dembele, and the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Olise clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Al Kubasi spread out to the left. Gusto. Olise. Rodri wins the duel this time. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Rodri. A searching ball out wide. Cucurella. Williams. Williams' cross. That is a brilliant interception. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. Olise. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri. Howson. Aim forwards. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Kante gently down. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Now this could be a chance. And it's Kante. In by... goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cucurella. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Kante concedes a free kick for that. Gusto. Olise. Conte. Konate. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Played out wide. That's very neat. Pedri. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. 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 Moved on forwards. Conte. Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Can he get onto this? And he'll shoot here! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Delivery from Mbappe. That has been knocked clear. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. And it's Dembele. Gusto. Conte. Olise. And here's Dembele, and he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect. Respective managers have reminded him that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Pedri, Kubasi, Rodri, Pedro Porro. Spain keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Nico Williams. Muscular approach does pay off here. Olise. Gusto. Olise. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Pedro Porro. Yamal, Rodri, Pedro Porro, Yamal, Pedri, Tchouaméni, Olise, Mbappe. That has been cut short. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Proves too strong. Conte. And it's played forward. Hernandez. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Yamal. Pedri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Oyarzabal. Williams. Olise. Hernandez. Conte. And here's Mbappe. It's Hernandez. Mbappe. Conte. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. Howson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gusto is fouled. Hernandez, here comes the cross. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tchouaméni, who's short. And it's Gusto. Real chance here. Shoots! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Cucurella. Oh, nice touch. Played into space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's tidy. Oh, what a ball! Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yamal. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Nico Williams. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Konate, forwards and with intent. Tchouaméni. Hernandez, played over towards the opposite flank. Hernandez, that's really well manoeuvred.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Conte. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Chouameni. Nice physical challenge. Cucurella. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Pedri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yamal. Probing pass. Mignon gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. So we've reached the hour mark. Nico Williams. Pedri. Calmly anticipates. Upamecano. Gusto. Olise. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nico Williams. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Gusto. Gusto.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Moved on forwards. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Howson. Pedri. And it's played forward. Throw it. Olise. Pedri gets in to thwart him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cucurella. Mbappe. And that's a dangerous ball.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. Oh, sweet feet. Pedro Porro. Lovely feet. Now who's going to be first to this? Hernandez trying to keep this in. Pedro Porro tries across. That's a cute ball. Oyarzabal is flagged offside. Upamecano. Hernandez. Hernandez. Conte. Olise. Real chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Pedri shifted upfield. Mignon claims it, and the danger passes. Chouameni. Hernandez, aim forwards. Hernandez. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Hernandez really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Now it's Yamal. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal, showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Decent chance! Gusto gets good distance on it. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, that's nice. Chooses to go back. Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nico Williams. And here's Nico Williams. Chouameni. Gusto carries the ball down the right. Always onto this. Olise. Laporte does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Gusto. Olise. And here's Dembele. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe turns and goes back. That's good play. Conte. Gusto. Chouameni. Conte. Hernandez. Olise. It's run loose here. Played out to the right. Howson getting this one clear. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Dembele. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Howson gently done. That'll be a throw. Kante looking for options. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Howson. Pedro Porro. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Pedro Porro. Now it's Yamal. Looking for a decent ball in. Yamal. Crossing. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Konate. Mbappe. Hernandez. Conte. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mbappe. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Howson aim forwards. Elise. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Laporte gets it clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Upamecano. Elise. Conte. Chouameni. Yamal. Yamal. Konate cuts out the pass. Now it's Elise. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Elise. And it's Conte. Konate. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well timed, excellent interception. Conte. Hernandez. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Howson. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. That's the throw. And it's Rodri. Hit into the middle. That's a throw. Rodri. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. There are a few waiting for it. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Oh, good spread. Rodri. No way through. And can he finish it? A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Conte, Mbappe, Konate, Gusto, Olise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Cucurella, Nico Williams. Laporte, Nico Williams, Cucurella, Nico Williams, Cucurella, strong running down that left flank. That's an excellent interception. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. Conte. Yamal did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Rodri. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Williams, Cucurella, and that's aimed into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Chouameni, Konate shifted upfield. Upamecano, Hernandez, Conte, Hernandez, Mbappe, Olise, big chance! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rodri, Yamal, Pedro Porro, Kubasi, Yamal, Yamal chooses to go cross-field. That has found him in acres of space. And the keeper has it. Upamecano, Gusto, Olise, Chouameni looks to the other side, Hernandez. Now he's wondering who wants it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cucurella, Howson, Nico Williams, Howson, Rodri, Pedri, Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. Tries a deft little ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he deliver? Mbappe. Conte. Out to the left it goes. Tries to get it clear. He's well positioned here. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly,